My name is Chinelo Konwe, and I work for the University of Portsmouth. I cover the West African region for the university, and I've been on this role for a number of years. It's been an amazing role because it affords me the opportunity to speak with West African students, speak with Ghanaian students, and provide them with all the information they need on how to navigate their study to the University of Portsmouth. When I usually get asked questions like why should students come to the University of Portsmouth, I usually would respond with a cheeky answer, which is why not? We are a top 40 university in the UK. We offer a wide range of courses, and these courses are domiciled within our 5 faculties. We have some industry niche courses. We've got courses in economics, in banking, in finance, in product design, in criminology, in psychology, in sociology. It's a whole range. When I often get asked, what courses do you do? I would respond by telling you what courses we don't do. So we don't do medicine, for example. So if you're looking to do medicine, we're not the university for you. But aside from that, majority of all the other course options you want and then some are available for you to choose from at the University of Portsmouth. We have a huge Ghanaian community at the University of Portsmouth. It is actually a community not founded by the university. It's called the Ghanaian Association of Portsmouth. It is run and managed by community members who have not just studied at the university but also live in Portsmouth. And so what I say to Ghanaian students is, when you come to the University of Portsmouth, you will see people who look like you, who speak your language, who eat your food, who know where you're actually from in Ghana because they're Ghanaians themselves, and they are very supportive to international students. So aside from the academic side of things, which we're great at, we also have a huge support system, not just within the university, but in the community of Portsmouth as a whole. I know students want to work, they want to make money, but it's important that when you are deciding that you want to come study in the UK, you've had a proper plan as to how you intend to pay your fees. Because the 20 hours a week gives you decent money, but it's usually not enough to sort out your tuition fees, sort out your accommodation, sort out your living expenses. So it's just important that you have a concrete plan as to how you intend to pay the rest of your fees, even if you have that opportunity to work for 20 hours a week. Yeah, because we just don't want you to get into school and get stranded. And that's why this flexibility of making payments in up to 6 installments is in place. But whilst it's in place, it's important that you are aware of how much this means in terms of pounds and pence, and how much you are making in terms of your 20 hours a week, and be able to work out how you intend to pay the rest of your fees. Yeah.
Let's share a word to those who can actually pay the fees in shorter installments or at a lump sum. Let's share a word to them by telling them the reason why they should take this opportunity to study in the University of Portsmouth.
Oh, the University of Portsmouth is an awesome university, and I'm not just saying because I work there. It is an hour 30 minutes to London, because most students say, oh, where are you located, where are you based? We're in the south coast of the UK, about 70 miles from London. There are also neighboring bigger cities within Portsmouth that you can explore. It's a student-friendly city. It's the only university in the city of Portsmouth. And so the university is centered around the city of Portsmouth. And because of this, it's easy for international students to actually become acclimatized to the university. You're not swallowed up by, the entire city, because the city prides itself that it works very closely with the university. And then I always tell students, irrespective of what university in the UK you study with, a UK certificate and credentials is a window to a world of opportunities. You don't have to limit yourself to just wanting to work and live in the UK. By virtue of that degree certificate, you can explore other destinations. So it gives you that opportunity that you will not necessarily have had in your home country. And that's why, if it's something that you want to do and you've got the funding in place, my simple advice will be that you go for it.
Go for it, she says. Go for it, people. Go for it. Thank you so much. So we are here, and our next university is the University of Lincoln. I am here with
Yetunde Ogedengbe, Regional Manager for Africa for the University of Lincoln.
Okay. So can you tell us, why this initiative or why this program is important to the University of Lincoln?
It's very important because we have a key relationship with Comfort Eduserve. They are one of our key partners in Africa, and also they've been doing really well in terms of supporting our students into the university, both masters, undergrad, international year one, and pre-masters. So being here, it's a great avenue to meet with students or prospective students who need more about study abroad, who need guidance. So it's a pleasure being here, and I can say that we've been able to achieve a lot, meet quality students, which is very important, and also guide people on what they need to know to study in the UK, and most especially in University of Lincoln.
So talking about the University of Lincoln, what is that profound thing about the University of Lincoln? That's that thing that makes the university stand out. Could you tell us?
Okay, University of Lincoln, we have so many positivities. I think the first that attracts students the most especially is the Triple Gold Award, which we've received previously for the Teaching Excellence Framework. That's 3 times receiving Gold Award. That shows the quality of our teaching. Then also we are top 140 in the UK for THE Young University ranking, which makes us very unique. Not just that, we have some of our subjects that are top 20 according to Ghanaian University Guide 2024. And not just only that, we have discounts available for students. For instance, if you're Ghanaian or you're from anywhere in Africa and you have your 2-1 and first class, we give you £5,000 automatically off the fees. And imagine if the students have a 2-2, we give them £4,000 off their fees, which is really unique, which is really nice. Then we have the biggest scholarship called the 50% discount as well, called the Global Leader Scholarship, but that is based on application. And we do give a couple of students a year. So, it's like helping and supporting African students to achieve their dream by giving them a massive discount that could, help in managing the fees paying. And the most attractive part is the payment plan which we have at the university, where students can pay the remaining balance as 9 installments, which among other universities, we are kind of the top that have a very good installment plan.
Let's touch briefly on the 2-2-2-1 arrangements there, just for clarity's sake. Does it mean that students who are within the first class range and second class upper range, could you touch on that for us?
Okay, so when I mean 2-2-2-1, so for instance now, if the student CGPA, if it's cumulative of 5 points, so the student needs to have 4.5 and above, that's a first class. But for 2-2, some students would have 3.5 to 4.49, that's a 2-1 rather. Okay. Student can also apply, and the first one, once they apply, they get the offer, they get it automatically. So when I mean 2-2, for instance, that's people who are lower than 3.5, 3.45 down to let's say 2.5, 2-2. Those ones will get the £4,000 scholarship. Yeah, and then it now depends on the CGPA of other universities. Some universities have a CGPA of 4.0, so you just need to watch whatever their university assigned to them as a first class, second class, or 2-1, So, but the most important is the scholarship is available, it's unlimited. We can even give it to 4,000 students. If you have 2-1 and first class, it's there for you. So why not just go for it? Come to University of Lincoln. And the good thing is we work with Comfort Eduserve, who have actually been our partners for years, supporting students with putting in these applications, including their visa, making it easy for students as well. So that's something we are very proud of, and we're very happy, and that's why we still have a continuous relationship with Comfort Eduserve. So please, what are you doing? Don't waste time. Put in your application. So we are here for you.
So with Comfort Eduserve now bringing this opportunity to Ghana, the University of Lincoln is also here. Do we have students from West Africa who have been able to pass through the University of Lincoln successfully? And what do you think holds in the future for students from Ghana?
We have lots of students that has come through Comfort Eduserve to the University of Lincoln. Lots. As I mentioned, it's because we have good relationship with our partner. That's why we are here. If the relationship wasn't good, I will not be here. So to show you that the relationship is really strong, is really good. And for years, they've been supporting. This is not 2 years, this is not 3 years. They've been with us for years, and they've been succeeding, they've been excelling, and they've actually given us what we want in terms of supporting our students, so which is really good. And for Ghana, it's a great opportunity for Ghanaian students as well. At least they know they have, the company or the partner institute, someone who is partnering with the institution that could help them on their services that could help them in their journey, that could make that journey smooth for them. That's the most important, and I think that's what students really need, to be sincere, because it can be daunting, going online, putting in an application, waiting for your offers, then going through the stage of visa application, trying to check, how much do I need to put in my account to get my visa, how much do I have to save up, those kind of stuff. But having a partner like Comfort Eduserve now will sit down with those students, go through their documents and ensure everything is fine to prevent any visa refusal and to ensure that the students achieve their aim.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So please, finally, the University of Lincoln, from the University of Lincoln to all Ghanaian students and people out there that have aspirations to study in the UK, tell them why they should take this opportunity seriously.
Well, they do say something, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Take this opportunity because, you don't have nothing to lose, and they are here to help you. It relieves you of your stress. Most of the students that come to study from Ghana or from anywhere in Africa, most of them are mature students. You have families, you have work to do 9 to 5, so you might not really have time sitting down on portals and start checking things. But when you have a partner, for instance, like Comfort Eduserve, all you need to do is just send your documents to them, and then they finish up the rest for you, and your own is just to check, do I have an offer? And once your offer is out, they progress with visa application for you. So seize the opportunity, and this is the right time for you to put in the application. It's the right time for them to think about study abroad. Otherwise, things changes, policy changes. Now that the policy, although policy it changes, it fluctuates. But now our partner knows what to do to support you. They have all the knowledge of what's happening in the UK to support students. So why not seize the opportunity now and relieve yourself from the stress of going from one website to the another? That's the only advice I can give.
Well, you heard it right from here. Take that opportunity now. Make an impact, not only for yourself, but for this nation, Ghana, and beyond. Thank you so much.
My name is Ebere Ume. I am the rep of the University of the West of England, Bristol.
Okay, so that's UWE, right?
Yes, that is what UWE stands for. It's just that it's a mouthful. So we know students might not be able to say University of the West of England every time. So UWE or UE Bristol, that's fine.
So tell us, what is UWE doing here today? Why does UWE Bristol see it as important that they are here, or they send a representative, that is you, here to also bring Ghanaian students or people who aspire to study in the UK this opportunity?
Well, thank you for that question. We understand the importance of education, and UWE Bristol has made it very easy for Ghanaian students and West African students who want to go and study in the UK. It's more or less bringing the UK education system to Africa for them, having the opportunity to answer their questions, because sometimes the students don't have the right answers they need. They have the questions, but they don't have the answers. So I'm here to answer any of the questions they might have, bring my school to them, and make them understand that the UK education is very possible.
So what is that profound thing about UE that you think that is there are many institutions, but what is that profound thing about UE that you think people can enjoy or people can take as an advantage?
So first off, the university is located in the beautiful city of Bristol. Bristol is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, if I do say so myself. I'm not being biased because it's just my school. We have 3 universities in Bristol, so I do say so. It's a student university, it's a student area, student city. There are a lot of companies in Bristol because of the universities that are located there. Now bringing it down to UE Bristol, UE Bristol has the Gold Teaching Framework, which is the highest framework available when it comes to teaching. So we have also been ranked top 2 for student satisfaction 5 years in a row. So for a school that has over 30,000 students, and we have been ranked top 2 for student satisfaction 5 years in a row, that says that we are doing something good, right? We also have a wide range of courses, undergraduate courses, postgraduate courses, PhD courses, MS courses. So there's really, students are not, they are spoiled for choice. You have so many choices to make, so many things to do. We have lots of scholarship available, scholarship and discount opportunities available for students in West Africa and in the world generally.
So speaking of student satisfaction, can you tell us one of the things or a few things that make it easy or make it seamless for them as they're studying? Is it the provision of a job opportunity or flexible hours where they could learn and also work? What exactly is it that makes the UE
stand out?
Yeah.
Well, permit me to show you some of our ranking. It says here that 91% of our students get employed within 15 months of graduating. So our students are they have employability, they are marketable, because we have rounded them up with a 360 degree, not just education. They've been molded socially, they've been molded mentally, they've been molded educationally as well. And like I said, in Bristol, you have a lot of companies available, so employability is top notch for us when it comes to our students. We also have different things available for students. We have the peer assisted learning, where your peers can come on and then take you under their wings. For example, you are an undergraduate student coming in for the first time. You have students who have gone through those steps that you have gone through, take you under their wings and kind of mentor you and show you what to do, so that you don't make the mistakes that they made when they come in. We also have so many things like the airport pickup, where fellow students can go and pick up their other students from the airport. There's something amazing about seeing your fellow students. Students might not be able to open up to their lecturers to talk, but it's easier for them to open up to a fellow student, so those opportunities are there for students and everyone alike.
This is amazing. It seems like more of a community, but for students. That's amazing. So final question here. Do you think that it's important, or what do you have to tell Ghanaian students or people who aspire to study in the UK, especially or specifically at the UE, how important it is to take up this opportunity to study abroad?
Well, in as much as I know that this decision is not an easy decision to make, right? We all know what the exchange rate is saying and everything, but I would still implore everybody who can to take this opportunity, because there's nothing like the UK education. You have different countries offering the education, but you can quote me anywhere. The UK education is still top notch, still the best in the world. So there's just something about, having a UK certification to add to your CV. If you have the opportunity and you do have, the funding, just try and just come for the UK education, and I tell you, it would open international doors for you. Because why are we getting educated? We're getting educated so that we can be employable around the world, and a UK certificate does that for you easily. So take advantage. The things that were put in place last year is different from what has been put in place this year. So if you have the opportunity this year, please take advantage of it, because the opportunities available this year might not be available next year. So if you're here, or if you're still deliberating if you want to take the right step, this is the right step. Take that step, and I promise you would never regret it.
So you heard it, and you heard it right. It is important that you take this advantage. Going to the UK to study is not about just saying a bowl of water or speaking with a UK accent, but when you get the certificate, you are able to go anywhere with it, because as she said, studying in the UK is top notch. Everything about it is just great. Thank you so much.
My name is Helen Aboduri, a representative of Comfort Eduserve Limited, but I'm standing in for Navitas Colleges today.
Okay. Yeah. Is that college is in the UK?
Yes, the colleges are in the UK.
Okay. So could you tell me, what is this initiative about?
So the whole program is about sensitizing Ghanaians about studying abroad without being scammed of their hard-earned money, and also taking them through the right process, literally holding their hands throughout the process, helping them to understand what to do, what not to do, how much they need to have, how to go about the whole process, give them feedback from the university, help them to ask pertinent questions from the university, and guiding them throughout the process, really. And so this program is more like us introducing the company to you Ghanaians. It has been established in Nigeria for over 6 years. We also have our company in the UK. So we are starting in Ghana because we know how well we have done for Nigerians. We are still in Nigeria, of course, but we want Ghanaians to be part of the citizens we help to move to the UK seamlessly. Yeah.
So as the university you're representing today, what is that profound thing about that university that you think people should be able to get involved in?
Okay, so I am actually representing so many universities.
Okay.
Yes, Navitas covers a wide range of colleges.
Okay.
There are several colleges under Navitas. We have International College Portsmouth, we have Robert Gordon University College, Anglia Ruskin University International College, we have Manchester Metropolitan, Hertfordshire International College, and several other colleges in the UK. So what we do on these at these colleges is we help people who have maybe SSC and they want to start their BSc, BA, BSc, LLB in the UK. They have SSC, so they want to start from foundation, or they already did their Cambridge exams and they want to start from year one. We help with that. Or people that have third class in their BSc or HND and they want to study at master's level. For people like that, they may not get direct admissions to universities, but they may get admission to colleges.
I see.
So they would start from the pre-master's level for 3 months and thereafter move on to masters. It's actually integrated. So the moment they are done with their pre-masters, they move directly on to masters at the university of the college they are going to. Yeah,
that's wonderful. So with these things, people tend to shy away, or people tend to go back or hold back on that decision of studying abroad or getting the opportunity or the privilege these opportunities bring. Why do you think that people should take this seriously? Why do you think that they should come on board and also try to find themselves in the UK to study?
First, you mentioned some people shying away. You can't blame them because some people have bad experiences with some agents that may have scammed them, defrauded them of their hard-earned money, and some people do not see the need to. But I have seen success stories of people that have gone to the UK to study. They have been able to make good names for themselves. UK is a multicultural society. Unlike you staying in your home country, you may not meet other nationals. But when you are in the UK, you meet nationals from people from India, people from different parts of the world. You receive lectures together. You study together. It helps you understand other people's cultures, their ways of life, and also studying in the UK gives you an edge because, come on, when you take your certificate to anywhere in the world, you are able to, you'll be recognized, you'll be given job opportunities, and also, yes, I subscribe to studying in the UK.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so hello guys, I'm here with a representative from the ARU who goes by the name
Titilayo Losibo. Thank you.
So, can I call you Titi?
Yes.
All right, Titi. So tell us about the ARU. Tell us about the university and how the university finds this as an opportunity that it should grasp to present to the people of Ghana.
Okay, so for Anglia Ruskin, to start with, we won the University of the Year 2023 last year, and it was a good word. And for us to be able to win that, obviously we've done lots of good things, like when it comes to affordability, student support, career support, supporting international students as well. Trust me, you are in the right place when it comes to ARU. ARU is the best for that, to be honest. So we are very supportive when it comes to supporting our students. We are very supportive. Our affordability, our tuition fee are quite affordable. We have scholarship, we have discounts, not scholarship. We have discounts, and then we have payment plan just to make it easier for students to be able to pull through when it comes to payments as well. Our deposit is as low as £4,000, and then we have scholarship up to £7,000 as well for undergraduates, and then for our master students we have scholarship up to £4,000. Some are automatic, some you need to apply for, depending on the course and then depending on the campus as well. For example, our Peterborough campus, we have automatic £4,000 discount. Some courses like public health and few of the courses like that.
Just to satisfy curiosity, Titi, can you tell us the difference between a discount and the difference between a discount and a scholarship, so we could
okay, no scholarship, but discount.
Yes, so people need to understand that the ARU doesn't deal in scholarship but a discount. So what is that thing about a discount that people must understand, and that thing about scholarship that people must understand?
So, for example, when it comes to discounts, for scholarship, fine, you can bring a scholarship body in, that's fine. So we do not give scholarship like that. So let's target as discounts, not scholarship. So when it comes to scholarship, for example, one of our course like public health promotion, the campus is in Peterborough, it's a new campus, and then we have a discount as high as £4,000. Actually, it's automatic. So the tuition fee is around 16,700, and then you get a discount of £4,000. It's automatic, you do not need to apply for it. So the tuition fee is going to drop down to about 14,700. So that's the discount, just to reduce the burden of the students. It's not that easy, but at least we are trying our best to make it easy for our students.
Tell us about how the students body has accepted this. I mean, apart from Ghana that is now going to bring in more people, how has the student body in West Africa, to be specific, accepted it? Are you seeing most people from West Africa also successfully going through programs? How are they taking it?
Yes. So, for example, our Nigerian market has been awesome, to be honest. It has been awesome because talking about our tuition compared to some of our other competitors, our tuition are quite affordable. And then the payment plan as well. Our first deposit is £4,000. Then upon enrollment, you're expected to pay 60%, which, to be honest, is still fair. So we've seen students adapting, and it has been a good one.
So what's that final thing, Titi, that you want to tell Ghanaian students, people who aspire to study in the UK? Why should they look to the ARU as the best institution for them?
There are a lot of reasons why you should look into ARU. First, it's affordable, and secondly, we are career focused, to be honest. And then thirdly, we don't joke with our international students. We support them a lot. So we have these student supports, sort of, and then we give career advice as well. So there are lots of things you can benefit from Anglia Ruskin, to be honest. Like I said, we won the University of the Year 2023, so it's not easy.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
We're here with Dr. Babatunde Olawore, who's the CEO of Comfort Eduserve. So, sir, what inspired you to launch this expo here in Ghana? Since you've done that in Nigeria, what inspired you to do that in Ghana here?
I've supported a couple of students from Ghana to study in UK universities, and they encouraged me to come to Ghana to make sure that we have many people that have these informations. The Comfort Eduserve Limited has that best interest of Ghanaian students at heart, to help them to get admission offer, to get their visa, study in the UK, and we are on ground both here in Ghana and in the UK to support them to get the best from their studies. What I want to tell you is that studying abroad brings a lot of opportunities, because you'll be able to build your competencies or capacities to work with great organizations that will pay you well. And then, since some of us has witnessed or had experience of studying abroad, and we're able to do well while we're studying, and after our study we are able to have our businesses, work with fantastic organizations, we believe Ghanaian students can enjoy the same opportunities to thrive well abroad, working with organizations of their choice.
Can you share with us the number of people that have benefited from this particular expo?
I will be frank with you, I've supported about 12 Ghanaians in the last 3 years. But in Nigeria, I've supported over 2,000 students. 2,000? Yeah, I will take 2,000 families in the UK.
Wow. That's great.
That's fantastic.
What advice do you have for students who want to also study abroad but they're not here? What advice would you?
I want to tell you that you can contact us on WhatsApp. I can give you my UK number. Just say hello.
Okay.
It's +44 77 0202 3984. If you are not here today, you want to have more information, you can say hello to me on WhatsApp, and I can speak with you one-to-one.
How do you see this particular one? Like, so far so good?
We've met many people here today.
Okay.
And this is a learning curve. We want to have 500 students. We have a very large capacity hall, and we will see what we can do to make sure we reach out to many Ghanaians that have been interested in maximizing the opportunity by studying abroad.
Okay. My final question: how were you able to liaise with all the other universities to come on board? Because I think that doing that will be a bit tiring. Like, you need to know people. And how were you able to do all of that?
Before you can work as an agent, you need to have contract agreements with universities. I have contract agreements with over 20 universities in the UK. I just invited 6 here today. Therefore, I've had interactions and engagement with them. They know me. I've sent students to their universities. Therefore, that is why I can write to them and say, okay, we want to do something in Ghana. I want you to be there. That's why they are here.
Thank you so much. This has been very educative, and I'm also looking forward to joining the EXO and studying abroad.
You need to come and study abroad. You will not regret it.
Right.
Thank you very much.
My name is Juliana Nana AC Kobna, the country manager for Comfort Eduserve in Ghana. Right. Yes.
What are some of the challenges you went through organizing this whole event?
As every event, yes, logistics becomes an issue. Bringing in people from abroad and then having a duty of care towards them. Some people will come in not feeling too well, giving them a breather about country and what is expected of them, and even just to be in line of this whole place, because it's a security zone. Definitely. And therefore the breather would look more detailed than any other place that you go to. And so these are the challenges which every organization or every program goes through. Yes.
How were you guys able to select these particular universities to come on board, to come to Ghana and join this expo and also help students?
For starters, they are already our partners. We've been using them. So Comfort Eduserve Nigeria already are on grounds for the past 5 years. And so they've already built like common niche with them already. So we are just, in Ghana, we are just threading on what they have already built. But as we would want to make it the Ghanaian way, the Ghanaian thing, we would want to add a bit of a touch to it. This is our first one. We would want to make it an annual one every year to do so, to be able to cover because it's become very interesting. This is my first role in this particular stanza, having worked with diplomatic missions. I believe that this has been a plus for me, and so negotiating, talking to people, it was a thing that I am in, but you become overwhelmed at some point, and I am building on what they have, the foundations, the strong foundations that my CEO has built, has become a little more easier for me. Yes. So on our email or on our social media platforms, you're able to register directly there. So then you would know. So we have like a core or a family where you know the number of people who have registered with you, and then you contact them individually to come for the event. So either by WhatsApp, email, IMO, Twitter, whatever, we are using that medium. Yes. Bringing us on board was not too difficult because we already knew what we wanted to do. And starting from Nigeria, I believe that he has built a niche for himself, and so spreading the news was not too difficult. Bear in mind, we've got 18 Ghanaians who've left last year, and therefore it's something that we're actually building on. And I believe that by the close of today or by the close of this week, we will be looking at more than 18 going this September, because I'm more for the September intake, because I've got people who already wanted to go from last year, and so this is an opportunity to go this year. So we've got a little bit of a number that wants to go. We're building on that, and then we're here to stay, because we'll do next year. We'll do the January, we'll do next year September, and I'm taking you along.
I'm actually coming. I'm coming. What's your advice for students who are not Ghanaian students who are not here and still want to join Comfort Eduserve course?
I would say that comfort is a word. We give you comfort. We give you solution. We give you a relaxation. Value for money, not a race for your money, I would say. However, we do not charge for any service charge other than our compatriots or our group of people out there who do service charges and still do not
deliver as they are supposed to do. Some of them have landed in courts and in police stations and stuff like that. With Comfort Eduserve, you're not going to get that because I don't take anything from you. It's for free. My advice, my effort, everything I give for you for free. Our partnering universities are very much aware of us. They have confidence in us, and they are very comfortable with us to work along with us. So it's so easy to do so. And if you're talking about getting issues with visas, it is a zero, because you're not going to get. Before we go through with you, we might have sifted through your documentation. We've go through we've dotted our I's, crossed our T's, and so we know that if you're lying at some point, we will be able to fetch you out. We can also advise you what you're looking for. Is it really good for you? Would you get the market? So that is the difference. Again, as my boss rightfully said inside there, going abroad is not the end. We have a duty of care towards you. We coach you through your duration of stay in the UK. We advise you, we direct you, and we mold you to a man or a woman that you would want to be. And when you come out with a broad chest, we've got evidence around. Some of us are speaking, and so we've got evidence around. So thank you.
So we're here today at the Comfort Eduserve International Students Expo, and there are some students who came by just to experience this thing. So, hi, what's your name?
I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. So, coming for this event, right? What was your anticipation before you came here?
Okay, so I've tried severally to apply for schools. So, but sometimes you get stuck. Like I get stuck. I don't even know where to start or how to end it. So coming here, I was expecting that at the end of the day, I'll be able to get to know whatever it takes for me to apply for a school and the scholarship associated to it.
Right. So now that the expo is ongoing, I mean, you've done most part of it. Have your expectations been met?
Oh yeah, I think it has already been met because I've been able to interact with several schools and representatives here, and I've been able to get to know to the bottom of how to go about things. It's even simpler than I even thought like it should be. And I've also gotten to know about some scholarship opportunities, which I'm still working on to speak to more people. But I think so far so good. It's okay.
YTV, yearn for more.